In this video, we're going to cover the root test really quickly. The root test is no longer tested on the AP exam, but you're welcome to use it. It's a very easy test. You don't want to force the root test. If it's there, you use it. If not, you would definitely choose another test. So the root test is similar to the ratio test. It converges absolutely if you do the limit as n goes to infinity. You're going to take the nth root of the series. If it's less than 1, it converges. Absolutely. Greater than 1 diverges, and equals 1 would be inconclusive. So let's look at when you would want to use the root test. So if you examine this, this is e to the 2n. This is e to the 2n over n to the n. So we could rewrite this as e to the 2 over n raised to the nth power. So I'm going to rewrite this. So we're going to say n equals 1 to infinity. So we get e squared over n to the nth power. Now if I raise this to the 1 over n, so when you're taking the nth root of something, it's the same as raising it to the 1 over n power. So I'll just take the nth root here, like that. Cancels with that. So we get e squared over n and we're going to do the limit as n goes to infinity. So e squared is just a constant. It is not exponential. E squared is a value. Plug in here, we get 0. 0 is less than 1, so this converges. This one's already set up for us, but I don't know. Well, yeah, it's set up for us. So I would just take the nth root. So if we take the nth root, this cancels with this. We're going to do the limit as n goes to infinity, and it's negative 3n over 2n plus 1. This is equal to 3 over 2. Exponents are the same, which is greater than 1, so this diverges. Okay, for number 4, I'm going to do the limit as n goes to infinity. I'm going to take the nth root of this, so n factorial over n squared to the nth power. So I took out this, and I put it all to the nth power. So now these cancel. So we get the limit as n goes to infinity. I get n factorial over n squared. Factorial is much stronger than polynomial, so it's greater than 1. So this would diverge. All right, for number 5, we're going to do the limit as n goes to infinity. I'm going to take the nth root of this. So it's 2 to the n times 2 cubed, which is 8, and then over n plus 1 to the nth. So I've got the limit as n goes to infinity. We can do, I'm trying to think of the best way to do this, but we could do 2 over n plus 1 to the nth. And then this is just 8 to the first power. And I'm taking the nth root. So I'm going to raise this to the 1 over nth power. This cancels with this, and then this needs to be raised to that power. So we're going to get the limit as n goes to infinity. We get 8 to the 1 over n, and then I'm going to get 2 over n plus 1. This goes to 1 when I plug in. So if I plug in here, we get 1 over infinity, which is 0. E to the 0 is 1. And then when I plug in here, it's bigger on the bottom, so we get 0. So this is 0 less than 1. So this converges absolutely by the root test. So something like 6 is ideal for the root test. That's where you want to use it. It's so simple to do. You don't want to force the root test. You're not tested on it. But if you can use it, absolutely. So this would be one where we take the root and it just cancels. So we're going to do the limit as n goes to infinity. Then we're going to get n squared plus 1 over 2n squared plus 1, which is 1/2, which is less than 1. So this converges absolutely by the root test. And then the last one I'm going to work on is number 8. So we're going to do the limit as n goes to infinity. I'm going to take the nth root. So we have n to the nth power 3 times 3 to the 3nth power. And I'm going to raise it to the 1 over nth power, which is the same as the root, taking the nth root. So we're going to get the limit as n goes to infinity. So I'm going to simplify. So this would cancel with this to get n. I get 3 to the 1 over n. This is 27, and then the n's are going to cancel, so I get times 27. I plug in. Either way, it's going to diverge. But if I plug this in, we get 3 to the 0. This goes to 1. But once you plug that in there, we get infinite. So this diverges by the root test.